G'day, welcome back. So it's finally time to rip into this Morris Austin A-series 948cc overhead valve engine. Shouldn't be much to it. Got all the tools we need. We've got our cleaning work area, we've got our workshop manual, got some cardboard for keeping things in order, our ToolPro toolkit and a cup of tea. So yeah, let's get into it. Right, so we'll start up with the rocker cover. Just two bolts up top. We've already had this off before for when I adjusted the rockers. Got a bird on the roof. Grab the gasket as well. So there's our rocker cover. Bit scummy under there. Carefully get this gasket off. Our cork gasket. Alright, so now that we've got the rocker cover off, you see we've got this rocker assembly. That's the first thing that needs to come off before we can take the head off. So rocker assembly, push rods, head. That's kind of what we're doing, and should be pretty straightforward. So our cylinder head's held on by 5 nuts and studs here, and these 5 nuts and studs here. The rocker cover is also held on by these 4 nuts, which just go on studs that don't go through the head. They're attached to the head. They're not used to hold the head on. So we've got a specific loosening sequence for all of these. So we'll probably just crack the ones that just hold. We'll crack the ones that just hold the rockers to the head, because they're probably slightly less critical. Alright, they were all a fairly uneven torque, so it's a good start, eh? Then we'll crack on with our head bolts. These could be a wee bit tighter, we might have to get a bigger bar. Right, so got our diagram here. So loosening order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So number 1, this one here. Yeah, we'll get a bigger. In terms of 6-sided sockets, I've only got 3/8 of an inch, so we'll have to use an adapter. So a lot of uneven torque here so far. One was tight, one was loose. Yep, all over the show. Right, they're all cracked, so we'll just go and whittle them down. Okay, so some of these are coming off with the studs, and some of the nuts are just coming off. Right, so our head bolts out. We'll just finish getting these studs out. Then our rocker assembly should just capture those washers that are on that one. Before these spring everywhere, we'll just grab these off too and keep them in order. There's our rocker assembly. Then we've got to extract our push rods. Take out our push rods. And over here in our push rod storage area. Push rod's done. I'll grab these nuts off and brackets and bits and pieces. Last one. Right. There it is. So let's have a look inside these bores. Yep, full of oil, full of oil, full of oil, full of mayonnaise. Won't worry about the mayonnaise side of it, but yeah, certainly it's full of oil. Black, goopy, nasty looking oil. Right, and here's our head on the bench. As you see, it's pretty carbony, crusty. You see, that looks like our burnt valve there, that number 1 valve. Got a wee kind of, it's got the edge missing off it. Pretty grim, pretty crusty. Yeah, so we'll have to give it a bit of a clean up. Here's our gasket. Gasket looks intact. Head needs a good clean up. Certainly need one new valve at least. Who knows what else? But yeah, hard to. What'd you birds? Right, so here it is. So you see with plenty of carbon in those combustion chambers there. You see we've got a damaged or burnt valve over on this side, which we knew about. So yeah, but the head itself, there's no signs of damage on the head gasket. So yeah, we'll clean it up and see what work we need to do apart from a valve job. So that's the damage. You see we've got a dodgy valve, plenty of oil in these pistons, so all going everywhere. Head's not sealing, plenty of work to do, but nice, small, easy to fix engine, so we should have it singing nicely by the end. So that's a head off and a first look at it. Next we'll be probably going to strip down the head. We're also going to strip down the block, so we'll take the crank out, take the pistons out, have a good look at those, clean this all up and go from there. So until next time, comment, like, subscribe, and we'll be back for some more Austin A-series engine overhaul. Cheers.